Feeling constantly exhausted even after a full night's sleep? Snapping at people you love for no reason? Or maybe you just feel empty, like you're running on fumes? If this sounds familiar, you're not just tired. You might be completely burned out, and trust me, it's more than just a buzzword. Burnout is a serious state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion. But how do you know if you've crossed the line from stress to truly burned out? And more importantly, what can you do to reclaim your energy and your life? Stay with me because today we're breaking down the 10 critical signs your body is screaming for a break. And I'll share practical, science-backed steps you can take to start recovering today. This isn't about just surviving. It's about learning to thrive again. First up, sign number 1, chronic fatigue. This isn't your typical, I'm tired after a long day feeling. This is a bone-deep exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. You wake up feeling just as drained as when you went to bed. It's like your body's battery is permanently stuck at 5%. This happens because prolonged stress messes with your cortisol levels, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. When it's out of whack, your body never gets the signal to truly rest and repair. Sign number 2 is insomnia. It's a cruel irony, isn't it? You're exhausted all day, but when you finally get to bed, your mind is racing. You lie awake for hours, replaying conversations, worrying about your to-do list, or just staring at the ceiling. This is often because your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight mode. Your body is so wired from stress that it simply can't switch off, making quality sleep feel impossible. Next, sign number 3, brain fog and difficulty concentrating. Do you find yourself reading the same sentence over and over? Forgetting names, appointments, or where you put your keys? This isn't a sign of getting older. It's a classic symptom of burnout. Your brain, just like any other part of your body, gets overwhelmed by stress. This cognitive impairment makes it hard to focus, make decisions, or be creative. You feel like you're walking through a mental fog all day long. This leads us to sign number 4, apathy and loss of enjoyment. Remember that hobby you used to love? That friend you couldn't wait to see? When you're burned out, those things just don't bring you joy anymore. Activities that once felt fulfilling now feel like a chore. This feeling of detachment, or anhedonia, is your mind's way of conserving energy. It tests putting up a wall because it simply doesn't have the resources to engage with the world emotionally. Sign number 5 is increased irritability. Are you finding yourself with a shorter fuse than usual? Getting annoyed by small things that wouldn't normally bother you? This heightened emotional reactivity is a huge red flag. When you're running on empty, your capacity to manage your emotions shrinks dramatically. You have less patience and a lower tolerance for frustration, which can lead to snapping at coworkers, friends, or family. It's not because you're a bad person. It's because your emotional reserves are depleted. Now for sign number 6, a weakened immune system. Are you catching every cold that goes around? Do you feel like you're constantly sick? Burnout takes a major toll on your physical health, and your immune system is often one of the first things to suffer. Chronic stress suppresses your body's ability to fight off germs, leaving you vulnerable to frequent illnesses, from common colds to flare-ups of chronic conditions. Sign number 7 is a feeling of detachment or cynicism. You might start feeling cynical about your job, disconnected from your colleagues, or just generally pessimistic about life. You might feel like your work doesn't matter, or that you're just a cog in a machine. This emotional distancing is a defense mechanism. To protect yourself from further exhaustion and disappointment, you emotionally check out. This can be one of the most isolating aspects of burnout. Let's talk about sign number 8, physical symptoms like headaches or stomach issues. Burnout isn't just in your head. It manifests physically. Chronic stress can trigger tension headaches, migraines, muscle pain, and digestive problems like stomach aches or irritable bowel syndrome. These are your body's physical cries for help, signaling that the internal pressure has become too much to handle. Don't ignore these physical warnings. Sign number 9 is a neglect of self-care. When you're burned out, even basic self-care can feel like a monumental effort. You might skip meals, rely on caffeine and sugary snacks for energy, stop exercising, or let your personal hygiene slide. You're in survival mode, and anything that isn't absolutely essential gets pushed to the side. This creates a vicious cycle, as neglecting your basic needs only deepens your state of exhaustion. Finally, sign number 10, a decreased sense of accomplishment. Despite working harder than ever, you feel like you're not getting anything done. You look at your to-do list and feel overwhelmed, and even when you complete a task, you don't feel any satisfaction. You might doubt your own abilities and feel like a failure. This is a core component of burnout, the feeling that your efforts are no longer effective or meaningful. So you've recognized some of these signs in yourself. What now? It can feel overwhelming, but recovery is absolutely possible. The first and most crucial step is to acknowledge it. You have to admit to yourself that you are burned out and that it is okay to not be okay. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of being human in a demanding world. Stop pushing through and give yourself permission to heal. Next, you need to prioritize rest, and I don't just mean sleep. This is about incorporating different types of rest into your life. There's physical rest, like taking a nap or doing gentle stretching. There's mental rest, which means giving your brain a break from problem solving, maybe by meditating or listening to music. There's also social rest, which could mean spending time with life-giving friends or choosing to spend some time alone to recharge. Consciously schedule these pockets of rest into your day. The third recovery step is to set boundaries. Burnout often happens when we say yes too often. It's time to learn the power of no. This means saying no to extra projects at work, no to social obligations that drain you, and no to your own inner critic that tells you you have to do it all. Protect your time and energy fiercely. A simple phrase like, "I don't have the capacity for that right now," is a complete and valid answer. Fourth, reconnect with what matters. Burnout can make you lose sight of your why. Take some time to reflect on what truly brings you joy and meaning. Outside of your work or obligations, is it painting, hiking, playing an instrument? Volunteering? Make a conscious effort to schedule these activities back into your life, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day. Re-engaging with your passions helps reignite your inner spark. Finally, and this is so important, seek support. You do not have to go through this alone. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or partner about how you're feeling. Sharing your experience can lift a huge weight off your shoulders. And if you're feeling completely overwhelmed, please consider reaching out to a mental health professional. A therapist can provide you with tools and strategies tailored to your situation to help you navigate recovery. There is no shame in asking for help. It is a sign of strength. Remember, your well-being is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Taking steps to recover from burnout is one of the most important investments you can make in yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And for more content on living a healthier, more balanced life, don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.